Alright, so we are now live with ASTRONOMICA TCG, Aether Games, and of course my dog down here. Say hello, Eva.
What's poppin'?
That'll do. Right, okay, so judging that OBS is working quite nicely for us, I believe everything was done correctly. First of all, hello to everybody in chat. It's nice to see you all here.
Thanks for tuning in.
Yep.
It means a lot.
And we're going to get some gameplay footage of ASTRONOMICA. I'm going to be putting a link to his description after the video has finished uploading, and that so you can all play the game, learn how to play the game, subscribe to him, and of course join his Discord. So on screen we've got, before we go into the game, just some very quick updates. The stream is now going to be streaming in 1080p for you guys, because I realised that the streams have been outputting in 720p for some stupid reason. So now you can enjoy the stream in its full HD glory. So, without further ado, I think, are we ready to start again?
Yeah. Do you mind if I give a short intro?
Yeah, of course you can. Go for it.
Alright, so I want to give a small intro for people who may not know about the game. Astronomica, obviously, is a homemade TCG. It's mainly sci-fi inspired, and the game is kind of a mix of, I'd say, games like Magic, Vanguard, chess, and those weird memory games I used to play as a kid. So it has some unique quirks that hopefully you'll get to see in this game. Right now, we are going to be playing with Chris is going to be playing with one of the starter decks. Oh, I'm quiet apparently. Let me try to fix my audio real quick. All right, is this better?
Oh, Jesus, that's loud.
Okay, is that better?
Yeah, that's better. Yeah.
Okay. Geez, did I redo my whole sales pitch?
Go for it. Why not?
It's a homemade trading card game. It's pretty unique, and apparently I still can't be heard.
Well,
Ooh.
everything's in the amber. Because when Aether talks, it's saying it's in the amber, which is usually a good sign. So I don't know
Huh.
why. I don't know why it's not. I don't know why Aether's so quiet then, because it's coming through awfully loud on my end.
Yeah.
How weird. Very weird.
Huh. I turned up my input volume.
Right, go on. Say something again.
Yo.
Right, so you just try again.
Yep. Is it sounding better now?
I'm just going to turn the desktop audio up and hopefully hope for the best.
Yeah.
I'm just going to very quickly.
So I saw in your profile that you like.
Okay. So I don't want to be wasting too much time on here. So if needs be, oh, why can't you hear me now?
Huh.
Oh, OBS is being funny. Right, okay, that should be good. Right, guys, we should be okay now because I am speaking almost into the red. And whenever Aether speaks, he should also be speaking into the amber, which is usually quite good.
Alright, is this better now? Okay, it's good now. Okay, great. I just had to max out my input volume.
Right, okay, so we're good to go. Yep, cool.
Yep,
Excellent, excellent.
I guess I'll just summarize what I said before. Astronomica is a game with some unique quirks that make it a little bit different. Right now, Chris will be using the Insect Oracle starter deck, which is out now. and I'm using the Dyson Advent starter deck, which I haven't really revealed on my channel yet, and it's currently in playtesting. So the game might be a little wonky, but it'll be fun to watch either way.
Yeah, yeah. Cool. So we've already had I've had a quick brief lowdown on the game. We've just had a couple of test games previously in the last half an hour, and it's definitely a game worth looking into, guys. It literally takes 10 to 15 minutes a game, which is always good. It's extremely easy to learn as well. Yeah, I think we're good to start laying out and whatnot. So before we start, we're just going to place down our 6 planet cards. They need to be shuffled whilst in play, as we've figured as such, and these have all now been shuffled nice and randomly.
Yep.
Then we just get to choose who's going to go first. So would you like to roll first?
Sure.
Oh, D20 for 5. 14. Okay, so I'll take the play. And I will start with the most common central upper planet.
Alright.
And then I will draw 5 cards. So 5 cards is your starting hand size. So let's see what we've got. I'm guessing you can see what I've got in my hand on stream.
Let me stop looking at the stream now.
Right, okay. So
I'll just scroll down to the chat. What's poppin', cool kid? You still watching?
That's the only problem with OBS. It's like 1 minute it can be working, 1 minute it can just not be working, and then you spend X amount of minutes sorting it out on your stream when you don't want to.
Yeah, it's all good. So, yeah, you're starting, right? So, I'll let you go.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to explore first. So I'm going to discard a card to explore a planet next door to my current one. So now with the second planet I can play more units and action cards. I also get an extra 2 purple and an extra white resource. Sorry, I can't remember the names of every single resource. No, I've not been playing that long. So I can only play 1 unit at the moment, which is... what have we got here? What am I going to need more of? Okay, so I'm going to play it on this one here, which is a basic unit with a attack power of 3. Cool Kid is still watching. Yeah, cool. Right, okay, and I will also play... I'm going to play an action card as well, which costs 1 purple. Is the purple... I can't remember what the purple one is, sorry.
Purple's Runestone.
Runestone, okay. To look at the top 2 cards of your deck, add 1 to your hand and 1 to the bottom of the deck. So look at cards 2. And... okay. Move that to the bottom of the deck. Okay, so we got that one in our hand. Discard down, and I will then pass the turn to you.
Alright, I realize now I forgot to send a turn.
That's alright.
Alright, I'll draw a card. Interesting. I will discard a card to explore. That's exactly what I wanted. And I'm going to play Cybernex Stalker here.
Yep.
And then Android Superior here.
Ooh. That was a good explore, that then.
Yeah, good setup. And that's my turn.
And that's my turn. Okay, so I'm going to draw for turn. Okay, so yeah, Cool Kid say he does know a little bit about how this game works. Yeah, he's got so Aether's got a how to play video. It's literally no more than 8 minutes worth of information. It's very easy to understand. So, right, okay, so I'm gonna explore once more by discarding down a Selena.
Yep.
And explore the far right, which will give me access to 2 green and a white. Okay, so I'm gonna... So Android is 5 power. I'm gonna try something.
Alright.
Which, well, I would have tried something, but then I realised I can't rectify what I would have just made wrong. So I want to play this card. Can I play event cards on your turn? Or is it only my turn?
What?
Can I play event cards on your turn?
No, only on your turn.
Right, okay. Right, okay, so I think what I'm going to do is... I'm going to play force feedback against the Stalker, turning him down to 1 attack power.
Yep.
And then hit the Stalker with my Rune Word Protector.
Got it.
Okay. And then I get to draw a card because he died.
Yeah.
Trigger off force feedback. Okay. So we drew into that. That's actually worked out. That's actually worked out quite nicely. That. So I'm going to play a Spellbook Warlock on the end planet.
Yeah.
I'm used to calling them terrains because that's what we're called in my game. I keep almost calling them terrain cards.
It's all good.
And I don't want to play. I need to play this because it's going to protect me, but I don't want to play it here. Lifeblade Knight on the central.
Yeah.
And then I believe it's your turn then because I have already attacked with the protector.
Yep.
So it's not too bad of a start actually for us.
So I'm going to take this quick second to mention so one of the interesting quirks in Astronomica is placement, you know? Rows, columns, and where units are placed matter a lot because some cards impact placement. For example, the card I'm about to play, Energy Burst, is only effective on units in the front row, but all of his units are in the front row.
Target 1 Legion Cups unit you control in your front row. All enemies in your opponent's front row with less attack than the targeted unit is destroyed. Oh shite. So
that's effectively
that kills. That's wiped my board. Correct?
Yep.
Shite. Right. Okay. That was that was a little bit lethal. Ooh, delally. So now I'm defenseless.
And I'm just gonna swing for 1 end my turn here.
Okay, yep, so I lose 1 point. So the maximum life is 6, as you can see on screen, bottom right corner. He sent 1 unit straight through the middle column to deal 1 point of damage to me. Okay, so going into my turn now, I need to try and find some way of recovering my losses because I've just lost 3 in 1 turn. And really I could do with my planet what generates 1 of everything. I'm gonna have to explore with and gamble the middle planet. Oh, that's lucky. So the cluster can generate 1 of every resource, which will allow me to play Invoked Soul. So this will let me have a look through my discarded pile, and I can play a unit what costs the same as whatever resources each of these planets generates. So
Yeah, it's like you can play it. You can play any unit as long as you have a planet that can support it. Uh, the thing that's kind of important here is the way the event cards work. Right? Is unlike units, they don't like permanently consume resources, but while they're active, they do. So, for example, here you wouldn't be able to revive Selena because your only Kikitos cluster is in use.
Yeah, right, okay. So the problem I've got now is I don't have any card in my discard strong enough to kill off a superior because it buffs itself up to 5.
Superior only buffs other units.
Oh, does it? Oh, fair. I've still not got one powerful enough to kill it.
Yeah. Well,
So
a card like Fallen Vanguard could help you set up for another turn.
yeah, it could do, I suppose. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, I could do that. Yeah. So I will play Fallen Vanguard onto the end planet. So when he's played, I get to add 1 unit in my discard pile to my hand, which is not Fallen Vanguard. So I'm gonna choose to bring this one back to the hand. And then, so I've got that one still in hand at the moment. The action card is discarded, events card, sorry. That's just what I call the cards in my game.
Yeah.
So next turn I'm gonna lose a point because I've not, actually I could play that. But solely as a defender, just to prevent 1 point of damage coming through. And then it's your turn.
Yeah. Alright, so I'll draw a card for turn. And, gotta think here. So yeah, going off of what I said last time about resources like rows and columns and placement mattering, here, I don't have another planet I could move my superior to, so I would have to get over or get rid of Lifeblade Knight, and therefore I can't really do damage this turn without an external card. So I don't feel the need to do damage right now, so I am just going to get rid of Lifeblade Knight.
Yep.
And I'll instead discard a card to explore here. And I think I am just going to body block your damage next turn.
Support your own. Right, okay, so it's my turn.
Yep.
Okay. Well, that would have been useful the turn before. That would have been very useful. Okay, so I can play. That. I'm going to play Cyclonian Dual Sword on the Fallen Vanguard, buffing it up to 3 attack power, and I'll kill you.
I just realized Fallen Vanguard wouldn't have been able to be played on Chimera.
Say again?
Chimera doesn't generate the resources Fallen Vanguard needs to be played.
Oh, it should have been on the other one, shouldn't it?
Yeah, but you can just move it over to Alinda's.
Yeah, do you want to move your support? Do you want to move your Pluto and support drone across to keep it fair?
Nah, it's all good. I wanted to keep Centauri open for a reason.
Oh jeez, right, so I won't attack this turn then, for the obvious mistake.
It's fine.
You sure?
Yeah.
Go on then. Well, you're offering. And it's your turn.
Alright. Okay. Yeah. I guess now it's time for the reason why I kept Alpha Centauri open.
Shit. Not for that Minotaur, is it?
Unlike the Minotaur. So, the Minotaur card he's talking about is, in Astronomica, the main thing that restricts boss monsters is that when they have, like, 3 resources, they can only be played in very specific places, which is why I wanted to keep Centauri open. Because here, I'm going to play this deck's boss monster.
Yeah, the big cheese.
Guardian card. And it's Dyson Engine.
Oh, I've not seen this one. So the unit cannot move. When this unit is played, flip any explode planets besides this one it's played on in a column face down. Any cards on those planets are destroyed. So you get to flip. No, so you get to flip one of my planets.
Yeah, Olinda's moon is in the column, so.
Right, okay, so I will lose them 2 cards. This will get turned face down.
Yep.
And these will go to discard. Ouch. Ouch.
Dyson Engine is a very powerful card that relies on enemy placement pretty much. And I'll attack for 2 damage and end my turn.
As if a drone got in for some damage. Okay, so it looks like I'm onto I think I'm going to be running short on fumes here now, so I'm going to have to play a spare Fallen Vanguard on Kakitos Cluster. Kakitos.
Either pronunciation is canon.
And then I get to pull any card other than Fallen Vanguard from my discard pile to my hand.
Yep.
So I think what I'm gonna do is find. I think I'm gonna. Can I play that there? Nope. How can I play that there? I think there's only one I'd be able to even. Oh, I could play that, I suppose. Yeah, what I'll do is I'll put that to hand. Come on, get to hand. And I will play it immediately, just to...
Oh, well. Fallen Vanguard, you can't play it immediately.
Oh, sorry, yeah, sorry, it does, at least you know what I've got now anyway.
We had one too many OTKs.
Okay, so it's your turn. I think you're gonna be 1 point off lethal, I reckon. Unless you manage to wipe my board again.
Dyson Engine is fun, but one negative of the mech cards in this game is that they can't move. So
yeah, they're kind of locked to
yeah,
home planet.
we just untap these guys. I'll attack for 1 there. I'll attack over Fallen Vanguard, and then I will attack and do 1 more damage.
Right, so I'm hanging on for dear life here now.
Yep.
Come on. No, that was shite. Right, so I'm gonna explore. And that one face up. And I think that's all I can do.
So I think that's game now.
I think that's game, yep.
Yep.
There we go. Okay, so Aether's won game 1.
Yep.
Good games all around. Okay, so let's scoop that.
Yeah. And hey, that's the fun of Astronomica. The game is short. Well, I did not press the right button there. Okay.
Okay, so game 2. Let's have a quick update on the chat. So we've got 5 viewers. Woo! Welcome, Tail Sweet. I didn't see you earlier. If you're still in the chat, guys, make sure to say hi if you've not said hi already. And beat Aether, says Pillars TCG. He's bad. I can try. So,
Pillar's just mad I've been calling him out about the fact that he doesn't actually have cheesecake, besides the fact that he talks about it all the time. I have never seen proof of said cheesecake existing.
he says you refuse to put his deck in tier 1.
I mean that too, but I like to believe it's a cheesecake thing.
Right, okay, so are we rolling again?
Yeah, we can roll again.
Yep. Oh, I got 19. Yeah, okay. I'll try and take the lead again and see how it goes. Drop multiple. Alright, so let's see what we've got. Is there a deck limit on your game?
The deck limit is a hard 30. Yeah.
Hard 30. Okay, so these are actually some pretty good cards now. Unfortunately, we can't play any of them. Right, okay, so I don't draw this turn. I will explore immediately. And explore this planet, which has quite helped me pretty well actually. So I'm going to play what does that cost? That one. No, I couldn't play anyway. Okay, so I'll play Hellion Diplomat on the central column.
Yep.
Allow me to discard cards to prevent attacks. Is that per unit? I guess, yeah. The Hellion,
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I forgot to pass turn again. My bad.
And it's your turn. Turn came straight back to you.
Okay. Well, I'm going to open up with the spiciest play I can muster, which is Ephemeral Breaker right here.
Oh, not him again.
But I can't really do much with him right now. That's the problem. I will discard a card to explore. That's okay.
I suppose.
Okay, yeah. I'm going to play Battalion Rush here now.
Oh, not seen that one.
This card lets me draw a card, and if it's a unit, I can reveal it. Units of that type will get +1 attack.
Okay.
So it was a unit, a drone. I don't have any drones. But I will play him here just to keep me company, and I'll end my turn.
Okay, okay. So I get to draw for turn. I need some length on my mouse. Oh, what's that hanging on to? Right, okay, so I'm going to... So if I reduce support drone's attack by 1 via an event card, will that kill it off?
No.
No, okay. Right, so I need to... What's his attack power 2? Okay, so I'm gonna explore by getting rid of Psychic Storm and freeing up this colour. And yeah, well, it's not. I've got all 3 of the double planets now, and then at least it's the colour I need. I'm gonna play Mithril Sorceress on there. And I'm gonna send your oh Jesus, here we go. Your ephemeral breaker back to hand and swing for 1 point of damage.
Got it. Well, you gotta fix your life. It's at 0.
And then I'm gonna play Cyclonian Foresight, which will allow me to look at the top 2. Put 1 into hand and 1 to the bottom of the deck. So these are what we've got. I think that will be more beneficial to us, and then we can put that to the bottom of the deck. Okay, close that off. I'm going to save that for the time being, and I will pass the turn. So we're currently 1 point up.
Okay. Not the greatest draw, I'm not gonna lie. Hard choices. I still want to put Breaker down here. But I shouldn't, so I'm not gonna do that yet.
Oh, I bet you've got the Monitor.
I gotta think this through. Tell you what. I will put support drone here, and I will attach damaged plasma arm to it.
You can only equip this machine until you need to destroy this card and the equipped unit if you do draw a card. Right, okay, yeah.
And I will just run into Diplomat. So you could discard to negate it, or it'll just both die.
Let's see what we've got. Tell you what, yeah. We'll discard to negate it.
I didn't think you were going to do that. Okay, that's annoying. Okay, then actually I'm going to have to use the arm's effect to draw a card. Because I did not plan for that situation.
That should be in my discard plan as well.
Alright, that's an okay draw. I will go Ephemeral Breaker here.
Ooh.
Cyrus Belt Mercenary here.
Oh, not him. Oh, her. Can't be pulling the sexist card now. Okay, let's have a look. See, I think I'm gonna discard to explore once more, and I'm gonna explore the unused column.
Yep.
Which is give me a cluster, which gives me one of every resource, which is extremely useful. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna discard. I'm gonna discard Cyclonian Dual Sword on Mithril Sorceress to attack your Breaker.
Yep.
So she'll become 5, and she survives, yeah? Or he, or whoever it is. Yeah, she. And it's pointless attacking with the Diplomat. And I'll pass the turn.
Alright. Okay, how spicy can the plays be this time? Well, you can't discard to say Diplomat this time. Well, I'm banking on that. I will play Battalion Rush. It's another drone. Gotta love the drones. I will attack over Diplomat.
Yep.
And then I'm going to play Android Superior here.
Ooh.
And that's my turn.
Right, okay, so draw for turn. So Android Superior is 4. I'm gonna play Ringwood Protector on the far column.
Yep.
I am 5. I'm gonna move the Sorceress to the cluster and hit for 1.
Alright.
And then pass the turn.
Okay. Okay.
Sounds like you're doing something quite tasty.
May discard this card to explore. Okay.
Oh no.
Roll Breaker top deck. Very nice. And I'll attack for 2.
Yep.
Now we're even in life.
Does damage stay on units until the end of the turn, or do they refresh after the after each attack?
It's what do you mean by damage? I guess.
Sorry?
Attack is just like I'm trying to think of how to explain it, but it's like attack in Yu-Gi-Oh, where like if you attack over something, your guy doesn't lose attack or anything. You know what I mean?
So if I were to attack with a protector against your breaker, obviously breaker would die, but your breaker would go back up to 4, so the sorceress would not be able to kill it off.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Battling with like the number comparing game, pretty much. Which one's bigger?
Right, I got you. Right, okay. You shouldn't be sideways. Right, I'm gonna have to defend some of these columns now, I think, so... move her back over there and play Runeword Protector on the central. It doesn't help me though, because all of your units are superior to mine. And I'll pass the turn.
Alright.
This could very well be a lane wipe.
Yeah, I'm just gonna lane wipe.
Yeah. Okay. Right, okay, so I'm going to play Cyclonian Foresight, look at the top 2.
Yep.
Oh, we're both just as good as each other, but I'm going to put that one in my hand. And it was to bottom of the deck, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm interested to see what you got.
Well, Mark's still going to be taking 2 damage next turn anyway. I can't even play it. I can't even play it. Your turn. Yeah, Pillars TCG just put Chris clicking on discard instead of just hovering over a card and pressing D makes him feel uncomfortable. Yeah, well, my left hand is relaxed under the table at the moment, so I'm just using my mouse. It takes effort to bring my hand all the way up to press the letter D.
I also manually click discard. I don't. I don't use a shortcut.
We.
Alright. That's game.
Yep. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, breaker hits for 2. Yeah, exactly 4. God damn it. 2-0.
Ooh. Yeah.
Alright. Oh shit, what's going on
there? So I can change deck or...
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, it's, I think with the 2 starter decks, the Insect Oracle deck is... I guess 3 in total, right?
Sorry?
I was gonna say, there's 3 starter decks in total, right? And the one you're playing, I think tends to have a little bit of a bad matchup against mine, because mine can put up a bunch of big creatures, whereas for Insect Oracle, your main way of removal is getting over units, but when they're too big to get over...
Yeah, that's where it struggles a little bit.
Yeah. So I'm going to change to a different deck. This one plays a lot differently. Just show off some of the other cards in the set. I think it's set up. Alright, so are we just doing the 3 games, or?
It's up to you. If you need to go, I don't mind. Or if you want to play any more, by all means.
Alright. Let me draw...
I mean, we've got quite a few viewers, to be fair, so it would make sense just to play a couple more if people in the stream want to watch more.
Yeah.
Unless you want in a game of course.
I'd like to send you another deck listing to try out.
Hey?
Okay, so let's roll. Okay.
Okay. Now I'll take your 8 and double it. Right, I think I will pick the bottom row this time. Oh.
Alright. You gonna go first again?
You know, I'll let you go first. I'll take the advantage of a card draw.
Alright. You gotta draw that over your hand. Okay. So I'm going to discard this card to explore. Alright. I'm going to play Soul Enforcer. And he lets me look at your hand and discard an event card.
A 1 cost? Jesus. Reveal all once. There you go.
Well, I guess there's only one event here.
Yeah, invoked.
Alright, your turn. Let me pass turn this time so I don't forget.
How do I conceal each? There we go. Alright, so I'm going to draw for turn. We've got that. Okay, that was pretty cool. Alright, so I'm going to play... Actually, let me see what we can explore with first before we start playing things. I'm going to explore this one. Okay.
Alright.
So I'm going to play... Mithril Sorceress on there, returning your Enforcer back to hand.
Are you sure you want to return it back to my hand?
Oh, not this situation again, 1 second. Right, okay, 2 of them. I'm just looking at things I can play. Right, so what I was meant to say was play Life Blade Knight on the Siren Belt.
Alright.
And then Spellbook Warlock on this one. It's got the potential to become plus, and I can still play equipment on Hemera counter.
Yeah. Well, they would have to be double R light because Warlock also costs R light. The blue one.
Oh, so you need. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it has to be like 2 blue, 1 green, not 2 green, 1 blue.
Right, I see. Okie dokie. And that will be my turn.
Okay. Oh, jeez, that's not. Gotta open every single one of these. Alright.
Oh.
So. A fun mechanic, right? So the discarding symbol, right?
Yep.
You notice how like when you move cards with that symbol, you don't have to discard again?
Right.
Yeah, so the discarding symbol specifically means when it's played from the hand. So, the best way to play cards that cost a lot of discards is from other places.
Oh, crikey.
Using Invoke Soul to play Monstrosity.
Right, okay.
But unfortunately, I don't want to get rid of my Soul Enforcer right now, so I'm actually just going to end the turn.
Wow, that's it's quite a monstrosity. Way. Okay. I'm gonna have to explore again, I think. That one. So what are we on? How am I gonna get through 7? Right, I'm gonna hit with 1 point with Life Blade.
Alright. Okay.
Sneaking. And can I trade Spellbook with Soul Enforcer?
No, because Mechanical Monstrosity.
Gotta get through that. Ah. Bloody thing. Right, okay. And it will be your turn.
Alright. I will attack over Warlock with Monstrosity, and then attack for 1 damage.
Yep.
And then I'll discard my third Monstrosity.
Oh no.
And that's it.
That's only a common. I think that needs I think that needs a few rank boosts, but
No, it's because playing it normally, it really discarding 3 cards for it is not really that good. But deck is specifically supposed to like make use of the fact that when you play it from the discard pile, the problem is there's only 1 card that can do that as well. So it's not very consistent, but when it works.
Alright, I think I know one way of getting rid. I think I worked out one way of getting rid of a monstrosity. But I need to hope, for the love of God, that the planet in this bottom right corner has got the colours what I need. So I'm gonna gamble this now. I'm gonna explore. Please, for the love of God. Oh no! Yes, it does. Whoa, thank fuck for that.
Nice.
So I'm gonna move Lifeblade Knight over to here, and then I'm gonna force feedback Monstrosity, so it's down to 5.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna discard down Cyclonian Dual Sword to give Lifeblade to make him 5, so that they're both 5 apiece. So that they would trade, and then
you gain the life and draw a card.
Gain 1 life, and draw a card from force feedback. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh Jesus! I think that it's only because that terrain card in the bottom right was the terrain it needed to be.
Yeah.
So if that was anything other than the cluster, I think I'd have just had my arse handed to me.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna have a rummage from a discard pile for a sec.
I believe that it is.
Hey. So that's quite a bit of a combo, that. So if one card mentions an event card, would it also include an ongoing event card, or is it just solely an event?
You're trying to bring back Jupiter's Spheres of Selena, right? Is that the idea?
Yeah.
To be honest, no one's ever actually done that.
I would imagine it would say...
I mean, I think it's fine. We just have to make a mental note that once Jupiter's Spheres leaves the field, it's going to be removed from the game.
It just says event card though, so like, I'd imagine it would have said ongoing event, but I think that would have just been too much text to put in the box. Trying to word it all. So if I put Selena on that,
okay,
and then get Jupiter Spheres on there, and then we need to add a mark on that somehow. There we go.
Yeah.
And then it'll be your turn because I've got nothing.
Alright. Okay. You're not gonna like this. So, Fragmented Memory lets me get an event back from my discard pile.
Oh no.
Which is Invoke Soul.
Oh no. No, I forgot out loud.
I'm so sorry about that. You just gotta understand it's not personal. I'll crash into Selena. With Soul Enforcer.
What are we doing, sorry? Soul Enforcer, yeah, it's 2 for 2. Okay.
Yeah. And that's my turn.
Okay. Your turn?
I'm going to discard a card to play Camus here. And he lets me draw a card when he's played, and then I will attack for 1 damage.
Yeah. Can I get away with this? No, I couldn't. I'll have to pass the turn again.
Oh. Alright. Well, I will just attack for 2.
Yep. Alright, come on, let's get something good. What would that put me on? That would put me on 1. Trying to work this out now because judging on what I get, I couldn't play them both. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I could kill off a monstrosity, but not.
It's a tricky situation, yeah.
It's a very tricky one. I'm going to play Rune Protector on that one to stop that 1 damage coming through.
Yeah.
Now I've got 4, 5, 6, 7. But I need at least 2 cards to be able to kill off the monstrosity. Okay, your turn.
Alright. Well, I'm going to discard Dual Sword to give Camus 2 attack.
Yeah.
And I'll crash into Protector.
Yeah, so they trade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I'll swing for 1 damage with Monstrosity.
Mm-hmm.
And now that we're later in the game, I'm going to play Hellion War Chief.
What the shit?
Who gets
For
plus
each
1
unit.
attack for
Oh,
each unit.
crikey.
Both discard pile.
Right, okay, so you're gonna need to work out how many we've got in here now. So I've got
That's
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And I have
I might be able to get rid of a 7, but I don't think I'll be able to get rid of a 12. Jesus. Right, well, I need to play something, otherwise I'm going to lose next turn. Right, so I'm gonna have to play Future Sight on the cluster. Hey Jonas, how's it going? Which is for I need to discard. I need to discard a card. I was hoping to use that force feedback, but it wouldn't. And then I will. The only option I've got is to play Cyclonian Foresight.
Yep.
Look at the top two, see if we get into anything good. Okay, that could work.
1 second.
Yeah, no worries.
Alright, sorry, I'm back. What
Nice,
happened?
but, nothing's happened since you've gone.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so the last thing what I did was Cyclonian Foresight. So I looked at 2, put 1 to the bottom. No,
Yeah.
I put 1 to the top, didn't I? That should be at the bottom of. That should be at the bottom of the deck. Just that one should be at the bottom of the deck. That one. And I'll be able to play Fallen Vanguard, what will let me search my discard pile for a unit. Green and blue. That could work. Green and blue. No, actually, I'll put that. I'll pick that. I could actually really. That could be a way round. Okay, but I can't play it this turn. And then I'll pass to.
Alright. Well, unfortunately, this is game.
Oh no. Well, if it's destroy target unit your opponent controls and flip a planet, you explode. Ooh! Shit. Yep.
Unfortunately, that's game.
Wow. Jesus, that's quite a powerful deck.
Yeah.
My plan was to get Mithril Sorceress out next turn to at least push the monstrosity back.
Yeah. That's a good counter to Monstrosity.
I just didn't draw into any more since. But that monstrosity, Jesus.
Yeah. This deck is kind of based around bringing it out as easy as possible.
I mean, I suppose even if you had played that monstrosity, it's still it's still a bloody beater.
Yeah. It's yeah, I mean there's a bit of a difference between especially so in this game, I think the starter decks and the constructed decks. Because the starter decks kind of introduce you in general to the playstyle of the faction, but most decks are based around 1 or 2 resources, and you mix cards from different factions to get it to what you like. So
sorry. So I remember on your real video, you kind of had like a chart what showed you what resources each faction utilised, and obviously there's 3 resources which share different factions' properties, if you like, which made it quite interesting.
Yeah, like for example, in the starter deck for that starter deck, right? It's hard to get over stuff with the foe removal they kind of have, but cards like Radiation Zone can be run in that deck because that resource is available on those planets. Yeah. Anyway, I would love to play more, but I unfortunately don't have the time.
No, that's fine. I mean, if we get time, I'll have a look through the cards you've got up on top. Does that also include like the booster pack cards, or is it just the starter deck cards on top at the current moment?
Yeah, there's all 118 cards from set 1, the starter decks, everything's up there right now.
Right, okay, yeah, I'll have to have pardon me. I'll have to have a rummage through and see what I can try and come up with. So the your main deck is a hard limit of 30, and obviously you can only have 6 planet cards as well. I'll see what I can try and come up with. It should be quite interesting. I'm guessing you've got a competitive deck yourself as well.
Yeah, I have some more competitive decks, and there's a few things you can check out. Like on our server, I have this thing called a competitive primer, where the idea is to introduce to someone looking to playing the game more competitively or whatever. It gives you a general idea of some of the deck ideas people have come up with and a few deck lists to try and experiment with and improve on.
Yeah, yeah, very good. Yeah, so guys, for everybody watching, we've still got 6 viewers, so it's unfortunate that we're going to have to end the stream here. But it has been the game itself so far so good. I think there was only one tiny little problem with that retracing the ongoing event card. I think that was the only, it's not exactly the end of the world, is it? But I think that was the only little problem we had. So apart from that, I mean, the game's pretty well laid out. It's easy to understand, and the games obviously last between 10-15 minutes, which is always a good thing for a lot of HTCGs seem to go on forever. So yeah, very good.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Yeah. Well, thanks for the games, and hopefully we can try and get a few more games in at some point once I've had a look through the decks and see what we can come up with.
Yeah, I'd love to play more.
Yep, cool. No worries. Well, thanks very much for being on, and I will see you when I next see you.
Yep, thank you for having me on, guys, and I hope everyone watching, you included, have a great day.